For the past 5 years, I have been able to work. From a warehouse packaging computers to performing on set. The past 3 years, I've been able to drive a car. My sister Layla held and fired firearms when she was 13. For 2 years, I have been legally able to donate blood. Think about that. For 2 years, I could voluntarily have a gigantic needle forced into my arm to sacrifice my life force for other beings' use. And yet, during all of this time, I have not been considered an adult. Now, I'm 18! I still don't feel like an adult. Nothing has changed. There is no secret power now coursing through my veins, potentially for other beings' use. I am the same. When I was 8 to 10 years old, I fantasized about turning 18 because I wanted to play a video game called Skyrim. I watched my dad play this game, and it was the coolest thing I had ever seen. But I wasn't allowed to play it at that time. Then, when I was a little bit older, I wanted to become 18 because adults seemed to know what they were doing. Stay with me, guys. We're going to get to further in a minute. Adults seemed to know what they were doing, and they didn't have any rules. They can do whatever they want. How wrong was 13-year-old me, right? How utterly naive. Because as it turns out, not only do adults have more responsibility, they generally also still don't know what they're doing. I finally played Skyrim a couple of years ago, and it was fun for a couple of months, but ultimately, it did not live up to the expectations that I had. Tomorrow, I expect much the same thing to happen. I turn 18 tomorrow. It is crazy to me that someone would consider themselves adults at 18 years old. It's like, hey, your brain won't be fully developed for another 7 years, but you definitely know what's best for your well-being and livelihood. Drop school, friends, and family to do what everybody thinks is easy, but in actuality is a really difficult thing to do. Make a living as an artist. It's not a phase, Mom. My spoken word ska metal pop band with operatic vocals is the future of music. But seriously, I do have a plan, and I'm not a person who will just fall into monotony, doing the same damn thing every day of my life, never moving forward, and only getting older. There is this feeling that's like a hole, and I will find something to fill it. And it is likely that nothing ever will, but I think it's better to search and to grow than to give up, stagnate, and let your soul die. And over the past few years, I've been dwelling a lot on what I'm going to be doing with my life, and the idea that my success is self-determined has helped a lot with some anxieties that I've had. Up until this point, I've often allowed the perceptions of others to influence my every decision, and I think that I need to start holding myself to my own standards and stop worrying or caring quite so much about what other people think. And so, I want to thank you for joining me. And this live stream is going to be a little bit different than ones I've done in the past. But I'll explain that a little bit further in a minute. First, I have a song that I want to play. So, here we go. I have way too many papers over here. But thank you so much for joining me. It's Destruct 9. Let's start this. Good morning. Feel the sunshine on my face. The air is fresh with possibilities, oh yeah. My life up to this point's been extremely sheltered from the world. And now, woefully underprepared and ironically optimistic, I'm gonna dive headfirst into it. Let's see how this goes. Don't wake me up, I'm gonna scream. I'm just drowning in this dream, 'cause I'm turning 18, and there's nothing you could say to me that could ever steal the joy from this naive little boy who has no idea what horrors are in store. I'm gonna party all damn night long, and it doesn't really matter, 'cause I haven't gotten a good night's sleep in like 9 months at this point. I've been kind of losing my mind lately, but I'm really excited to be here and try to entertain you and also work through some stuff, so here we go. Don't wake me up, I'm gonna scream. I'm just savoring this dream, 'cause I'm turning 18, and there's nothing you could say to me that could ever steal the joy from this broke down little boy who has no idea what horrors are in store. Don't wake me up, I'm gonna scream. I'm just savoring this dream, 'cause I'm turning 18, and now you must respect me. Just a proud, upstanding man who doesn't have a plan, just his head deep in the sand. I don't mean to be mean, but you've peaked at 17. Whoa. Now I don't mean to be mean, but you peaked at 17. Now I don't mean to be mean, but you peaked at 17. Culmination of your fears, it is all downhill from here. Stare at your fading dreams, 'cause nothing's as it seems. Wearily march through the years, it is all downhill from here. I might still have a chance. Maybe I can still save myself. Maybe I might still have a chance. Maybe I should stop comparing myself to everybody else. Maybe I can use these feelings for good. Maybe I might just save myself. It's the reverse of suicide. I'm bringing myself back to life. The reverse of suicide. I'm done living half alive. The reverse of suicide. Gonna bring myself back to life. 'Cause maybe I might might still just have a chance. And maybe I can just save myself. Maybe now would be a good time to end this song before it digs itself any further into a hole, so thank you very much for listening. That's a great note to start the show on. But yeah, so this is going to be a little bit different than what I've done in the past. First of all, I want to say hello. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. It's a little bit different, like I said, than what I've done in the past. But it's kind of narrative focused. I'm not going to be paying as much attention to the comments. And I'm just excited to be doing it. I'm excited to share everything with you. And, yeah. Okay. This event is loosely narrative-driven, and not everything that you see is reality. It's going to be more a speculation and a representation of different things that I've felt, but also it's exaggerating a little as well. And then there's some other things that are going on here, which you'll figure out as we continue. This next song, I wrote a really long time ago, and I don't know, it just feels appropriate to try to sing because I wrote it when I was first starting to get into Burnham's work, and I was supposed to be funny, and it ended up not being all that humorous, but whatever, it's okay. I added some stuff to it as time went on. You can actually probably hear when it jumps ahead in time, but yeah, let's try this. Here we go. Get ready at your marks, get set, I'm gonna try to get big on the internet. It looks easy without breaking a sweat, I'm gonna get big on the internet. Oh, what you gonna do? I'm taming the shrew and I'm raking in views. I ain't gonna lose, it's too true that who knew that your sense of deja vu is totally screwed. You're so basic you can't see the glitch in the matrix. I'm completely nameless but sacred, and I'm gonna shoot my shot to be the greatest. Get above all the faceless racists and the classist asses who never seem to pay their dues and think anyone cares about their political views, and these billionaires who always sing the blues cause their Dogecoin ain't going to the moon. I'm here for my 15 seconds of fame. I'm gonna prove to you all I know how to play the game. I got a first name, last name, or a surname, a stage name, rename my nickname, so Nick's name and my nickname are one and the same. Don't blame me for trying to be what everybody tells me that I could never be. Hey mom, are you an R? Do you want to slit both my wrists with a chainsaw? I bet my grandma would rather I be breaking the law than staring at the ceiling and making up rap songs. And if you decide you like it, you can sing along, and if you don't, well, in that case I wouldn't blame you. So yeah, but get ready at your marks, get set, I'm still trying to get big on the internet. Feel queasy waking in a cold sweat, I'm gonna get big on the internet. I need to crack some jokes cause this reception's frigid. Can't remember how to write 1, 1000, 51, 6, and 500 in Roman numerals. I'm livid. The man stealing police car tires is pretty dim. Now the police are working tirelessly to catch him. I'm sorry. Your mother is an anti-vaxxer. She asked me to call her Miss Doubtvisor. It's outrageous and contagious, this creative oasis, knowing strangers on a first name basis, where everyone's trying to get famous and try to seem deep cause it's all so shallow. Try to stay real or get led to the gallows. Try to have fun while you're overshadowed by corporate greed, brainwashed to make it until you... No. By corporate greed, brainwashed to fake it until you make it. You're narcissistic and they mistake it, or rephrase it, or erase it. Oh yeah, all these influencers trying to live their dreams in an online circle jerk where teens raise other teens and the corporate agenda hides behind the scenes. Drain all creativity with a certain proclivity for quantity over quality and deceit over honesty. Drain all creativity with a certain proclivity for quality over So, speaking of the internet, I've been trying to do this now for a few years, and the internet has affected me a lot. Like, my entire life, the internet has really affected me for lots of different reasons. For example, there's been a lot of bad things that have come from the internet. Like right now, I'm super nervous. And that's probably showing a little bit. And I think as we continue, I'm kind of going to ease into it a little bit more. But if I was just doing this, I probably wouldn't be. And the internet itself kind of forces you to analyze every single thing that you do. And it's this place where everybody has an opinion about everything. And as a creator of any kind on any platform, and I'm still really small. Like I'm still like a drop in a vast ocean. But people like random strangers will criticize, any little thing, right? And it could be anybody and it could be any small thing. And they're these little tiny, they're not even like, half the time they're not even anything crazy, right? But over like a vast amount of time, you start to like just want to avoid any feedback like that. And I guess that's how the internet works. But even for people who aren't trying to be like creators or whatever, have stuff like that happen. I don't know. It's just weird. And you get exposed to so much so quickly on the internet. Like so many bad things that I did not know about and did very quickly. Learned a lot in a very short amount of time. Another terrible thing about the internet is that the current fastest growing social media platform is one where people lip sync to music. So that's fun. Then there's a lot of like, on the internet, anyone can kind of do anything in a way. And you can run into like crazy people as well, it's just interesting how all that works. I'm thankful that I grew up, for the most part, without it in the way that a lot of my peers have grown with it. But, big but there, I get to do stuff like this, like what I'm doing right now. I often have a lot of thoughts and a lot of emotions or all types of stuff that I don't really have a way to express ever. And thanks to the internet, I do. I can express myself, and I've been able to meet all of you, and for the past year or so, or a couple years or whatever, I don't even know how long it's been at this point, I've been able to at least partially entertain, and we've listened to some incredible music together, and it's been such a journey, and it's been beautiful. So yeah, there's lots of really good things about the internet as well. I have learned a lot, but I don't really know where to go from here. And we're going to see.
Hello again. Life often seems dull and lifeless, doesn't it? It can feel as though you never get anything accomplished. Sitting in one place for hours, just watching paint dry, watching blood drip, with nothing better to do. And this boredom can lead to...
But anyway, this next song is called Dylan Thomas. It was quite early one morning, hit me without warning. I went to hear the general speak. I was standing for the anthem, banners all around him, confetti made it hard to see. Put my footsteps on the pavement, got starved for entertainment, for seasons of revolving doors. So sick of being honest, I'll die like Dylan Thomas, a seizure on the barroom floor. I'm getting greedy with this private hell. Taking a shower at the Bates Motel. These cats are scared and feral, the flag pins on their lapels. The truth is anybody's guess. These talking heads are saying the king is only playing a game, four-dimensional chess. There's flowers in the rubble, the weeds are gonna tumble. I'm lucid, but I still can't think. I'm strapped into a corset and climbed into your Corvette. I'm thirsty for another drink. If it's advertised, we'll try it and buy some peace and quiet and shut up at the silent retreat. They say you've gotta fake it at least until you make it. That ghost is just a kid in a sheet. I'm getting used to all these dizzy spells. I'm taking a shower at the Bates Motel. I'm getting greedy with this private hell. I'll go it alone, but that's just as well. It's a fun, happy song. Let me switch over to here. Let me make sure this works. I've got a couple surprises for you guys, which I'm pretty excited for.
And this boredom can lead to incredible amounts of pressure, which just builds and builds until you snap, which could lead to an unhealthy cycle. So there is one way to ensure that this does not happen to you, and that you are always as productive as I know you can be. You just have to listen to these words, dwell on them, understand them, and then you will realize the folly of getting nothing done. Hear my words. You are going to perish.
It's so weird. It's easier for me to sing when there's nobody there, and then when there's people there, I like freeze up a little bit, which is another reason why I really appreciate you guys allowing me to do something like this, because I'm getting practice in, you know? And lately, I have been having a lot of different thoughts and going through some stuff, all right? Don't want to get super personal, but let's just say the way that I personally work through things, the way that I find catharsis is by writing about things. And my only hope, my only wish, is that my ramblings can bring any sort of value to any one person. So if you are that person, thank you so much for being here, and it means the world to me. All right, that's all I want to say. So, I guess I want to be an artist. That's what I want to do with my life, you know? And it's kind of unrealistic, but I'm going to try anyway. I don't care. And as an artist, you know, you got to figure out what works. So I guess, I don't know, sex sells, right? I mean, romance sells. So I'm going to try to be an artist, Might as well start there. Here's a love song. Love of mine, someday you will die, but I'll be close behind. I'll follow you into the dark. No blinding lights or tunnels to gates of white, just our hands clasped so tight, searching for a hint of a spark. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the no's on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you as your soul departs, I will follow you into the dark. Catholic schools, as vicious as Roman rules, I got my knuckles bruised by a lady in black. I held my tongue as she told me, son, fear is the heart of love, so I never went back. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the no's on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you as your soul embarks, I will follow you into the dark. You and me have seen all there is to see, from Bangkok to Calvary, to the soles of your shoes. We're all worn down. The time for sleep is now. It's nothing to cry about, 'cause we'll hold each other soon in the darkest of rooms. The darkest of rooms. The darkest of rooms. The darkest of rooms. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the no's on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you as your soul departs, I will follow you into the dark. It's a good love song, right? I think so. So that's a great love song. And now I think we should do another classic love song. How's that sound? You guys want to hear another classic love song? All right. Here we go. Oh, good. No labels. I love your hair, I love your name, I love the way you say it. I love your heart and you're so smart 'cause you gave away it. I love your dad, I love your sis, I love your mom. But more than all of that, I love the fact that you are dumb enough to not realize everything I've said's been said before, in 1,000 ways, in 1,000 songs, sung with the same 4 chords. Girl, I hope that you don't think I'm rude when I tell you that I love you, boo. I also hope that you don't see through this cleverly constructed ruse. ruse designed by a marketing team, cashing in on puberty and low self-esteem, and your desperate need to feel loved. America says we love a chorus, but don't get complicated and bore us. The meaning might be missing. We need to know the words after just one listen. So repeat stuff, 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 repeat stuff. Yeah. I love my baby and you know I couldn't live without her, but now I need to make every girl think the song's about her, just to make sure that they spread it like the plague. I describe my dream girl as really, really vague, like love your hands cause your fingerprints are like no other. I love your eyes and their bluish, brownish, greenish color. I love that when you smile, that you smile wide, and I love how your torso has an arm on either side. Now, if you're my agent, you might be thinking, oh no, sound the alarms. You're not appealing to little girls who don't have arms. But they can't use iTunes, so screw them, who needs them? Girl, I hope that you don't think I'm rude when I tell you that I love you, boo. I also hope that you don't see through this cleverly constructed ruse designed by a marketing team, cashing in on puberty and low self-esteem, and your desperate need to feel loved. America says we love a chorus, but don't get complicated and bore us. The meaning might be missing. We need to know the words after just one listen. So repeat stuff, 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 repeat stuff. Yeah, I'm in magazines full of model teens so far above you. So read them and hate yourself, then pay me to tell you I love you. I love you. And your parents will always come along, 'cause they're little girls in love. And how could love be wrong? How could love be wrong? When you repeat stuff, 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 repeat stuff. Yeah, I am a vessel 666 Illuminati. We all love Satan. We know it's not right, and we know it's not funny. We'll stop beating this dead horse when it stops spitting out money. And until then, we'll just have to keep going and repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff. Everybody at home, repeat stuff, 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 repeat stuff. Yeah, that's enough repeating stuff. Okay. Jeez Louise, I love that song so much. All right. All right. You may have noticed that there's a head behind me. And I want to address that, but in a minute. Because first, I need to do something really quick. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. All right. Let's see where we are. Not too bright. There we go. All right. So now, again, you may have noticed there's a head here. I bet you're wondering what the head is there for. Well, the head is pretty important, actually. Sometimes I talk to myself. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. Here we go. The head, since turning 18, I've had to confront my mortality. And the head is a metaphor. There's a skull behind it. What kind of theater kid BS is this? All right. That's enough of that. Anyway, you get the idea.
You are going to perish very soon. you won't see it coming. It will just suddenly happen. There will be no notice beforehand. There's no predicting it. Realize what a gift life is. What a gift this knowledge that you will die is. Your time is limited. There's nothing you can do but try to make the best of what little time you have. For every day when you get up, you roll the dice. Make sure you're rolling it for something. I'll let you in on a secret. A little known secret. You have a very limited amount of time on this earth. Take risks. Live your life. All of this means that all you have to do to achieve your dreams and desires in the darkest corners of your mind is to let life sweep you into the deathly dance of sorrowful romance and embrace the agony and the bliss together. Feel death balance the abundance of life as you dwell on these things in your mind. This is how to be a productive person.
This next song is actually kind of difficult for me to play. So my relationship with my family is pretty good, for the most part. Obviously, like any family, it has ups and downs, right? And at times, the relationship's been strained in different ways, you know, and I've had different thoughts that, I don't know. Anyway, this next song, I was actually planning on playing 2 songs, but one of them I really can't play live. Like, I recorded it, but I don't know. I feel like I probably should, yeah, I'm not going to play that for now. But I just want to say this next song, or a couple of songs or whatever, is a little raw, and thank you for listening, and I hope nobody I know is watching this. Here we go. Let's switch on over to a little bit more reverb. I like the reverb a lot. I like these effects. They're very fun. I've just recently figured out how to do this. Here we go. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. They sit you down and tell you to shut up and get tough. Deaden the pain you feel inside. It's just a part of growing up. Nostalgia gets to you and fleeting thoughts come back to you until you wish that you were back to being a child again. Feels like I am growing up 1,000 years each day. With every word you say, you steal my vitality away. You always tell me how much you encourage me to do what you want, but the second I deviate from your chosen path, what you don't realize is I take every word to heart, and with every word you douse water on my spark, cut my wings before I learn to fly, 'cause you're afraid of what lurks in the sky. Metallica reference. every word you say is like an arrow to my heart. But go ahead and tell me about the sticks and the stones. Go ahead, break my bones. You already took everything else away from me. Go ahead and justify your vicarious living through me. Go ahead and justify your ceaseless running in circles. Go ahead and try to justify my life, 'cause you had it worse. Tell me again that I'll never understand what it means to have a hard life. Then watch me turn around and do the same thing one day. It's broken, this is a cycle which only one of us can stop. But when your words come back to haunt me, and every kind thing you say somehow seems vague and hazy and feels disingenuous, searching for hidden meaning and reading between the lines. All the words swimming in the sea of my head always seem to be so vague unless it happens to be negative. All the thoughts lurking in the deep that make their bed so far beneath and rage impotently against the rising tide. All the words swimming in the sea of my head always seem to be so vague unless it happens to be negative. And all the thoughts lurking in the deep to make my bed so far beneath and rage impotently against the rising tide. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never. Great minds think alike, but fools seldom differ. 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 All the thoughts lurking in the sea of my head always seem to be so vague unless it happens to be negative. Okay. Let's make the reverb a little bit heavier. It's a little different, but I think it'll be all right. Now, here we go. This next bit is a little bit different. Here we go. Thank you for being here, again. I really want a dog, and a wife that loves to talk about the day that she had. I want a house that's on a street, that's on a hill, in a community with other people just like me. And I want a kid that plays guitar. And he'd be a prodigy at the age of 3, and he'd just give me lessons when he's 6. I want my dog to fucking talk and tell me that she's very, very proud of me and that I've worked very, very hard. No, I just want a dog. I just want a dog. I just want a dog. Dog, dog. No, I just want a dog. I just want a dog. I just want a dog. Dog, dog. And I want my dog to be in films. My son would also star in them. My wife would just direct and I'd produce. My wife would have a lot to do. Like talk to record label A&Rs, cause she would be a famous singer too. I forgot to mention that my films would be great. You'd be amazed but also touched inside. Cause I came here for the dream and I will not leave without it. No, you just want a dog. You just want a dog. You just want a dog. Dog, dog. No, I thought you wanted a dog. All you want is a dog. You just want a dog. Dog, dog. I want nothing but the best. Better than anyone has had yet. The wife, the kid, and the dog. I want my kid to change the world, my wife to cure disease. I want my dog to fucking talk, and not only just to me. I want only just to laugh. I want the life I've never had, and I want stimulation every second and a half. I want the world to fucking see that I'm someone to respect, even when I'm lying dead, cross-armed in a chest. No, you just want a dog. You just want a dog. You just want a dog. Dog, dog. No, I just want a dog. I just want a dog. I just want a dog. Dog, dog. You know I really want a dog. And a wife who loves to talk about the day that she had. I want a house that's on a street, that's on a hill, in a community with other people just like me. I want the life I've never had. I want only just to laugh, and I want stimulation every second and a half. I want the world to fucking see that I'm someone to respect, even when I'm lying dead, cross-armed in a chest. No, I just want a dog. Dog, dog. All you want's a dog. Dog, dog. I just want a dog, dog, dog. I thought you want a dog. Wrong one. There we go. A little brighter. Fluorescent. That's not fluorescent. All right. I just want a dog. Such a great song. I love that song. One of his best. That's a cover. All right. This is the next one, right? Okay, here we go. So, this one's a little, this next song was written like with 2 chords and was very, it's more of a poem set to music than anything else. But I really like it. Originally this was like, and I've actually already recorded this where I made this almost like a metal song. I have that up on my SoundCloud, or like an industrial sounding song. It was just a fun experiment. But here's the same song. It's called Wistful Memories of Longing. And here it is as an acoustic poem song. Here we go. Wistful memories of longing. Once upon a time I had dreams. None could satisfy the hunger. Any place I'd stay I'd leave. In a daze I started running. Now I'm back where I began. I'm no wiser, only older, wondering where the time ran. Shy and sentimental young love, waking hours in the night, lit by nothing but a candle to stop and end the fright. I sit trapped within my head, thinking of what can never be. Then it terrifies me more. with what might have been. And all my life I have been searching, seeking, just to never find a reason just to keep living and some safety for my mind. There's an icy river flowing, sadness spinning in the bed. I think the reason I keep going is cause I don't know what's ahead. Silent snow falls on the mountain, pacing lost and all alone. Wistful memories of longing, even now the memories go. There are melancholy gray skies always swirling in my brain. In the clouds there is a darkness and a happy sort of pain. I take comfort in the raindrops and the wistful thoughts they hold, always filled with joy and laughter, courage and kindness, so bold, so bold. Still the dreams are always foggy and escape with my tears. Why do I always feel so ugly? What am I doing here? No one really gets anyone else, and yet you wanna pretend that you do. Well, you can analyze everybody else to deflect the scope from being on you. No one will ever understand. No one will ever come close to you. Oh no, oh no. No one will ever understand. No one could ever come close. No one could ever understand. No one could ever come close. It's just everything you do. Don't you know that nobody likes you? Get the hell out of your bed and take the pills for your head. It seems that you don't care at all. Why should I take the fall? And now the demons slowly creeping as I'm forced into facades. Then the walls gently closing as the same facades wear thin. I don't really know who I am. I don't know if I ever will. I try and gaze inside myself and only see a deep dark well. Sitting peering into dark depths, trying to pierce the inky void. Can't understand my own soul. What I can, I must avoid. Wistful memories of longing. I want to scream when I'm in bed. Each night I must remember this is all just in my head. In my head, in my head. This is all just in my head. In my head, in my head. This is all just in my head. In my head, in my head. This is all just in my head. My head, my head, my head. 'Cause you don't wanna hear the truth. The illusion is destroyed, but you don't care. And you don't wanna know the truth. The illusion is destroyed and you don't care. Pull the veil away. Wistful memories of longing, sitting trapped within my head. Wistful memories of longing, always crying in my bed. Wistful memories of longing, trapped within my head. Wistful memories of longing. Alright, that's enough of that. Fun stuff. Time to switch gears. So, this is, I've been in a few relationships in my life, right? I want to talk about that for a minute because, I don't know, coming of age seems like an appropriate topic. I've been in one or two relationships, and I don't know. I've written a song about a situation, and I've also learned, I'm going to cover a song which also kind of fits, you know? Yeah. Like, Here's the songs. Let me just play them. Here we go. Let's start with the cover. Thank you again for being here. Reverb, maybe? Let me think. I don't know. Wish I could hear what it sounded like. I feel like the heavy reverb is probably too much. Probably is. So I'm gonna leave that alone. Maybe the soft reverb. Let's do that. It works. I hope y'all are having a good time. I hate you for what you did. And I miss you like a little kid, and I faked it every time, but that's alright. I can hardly feel anything, I hardly feel anything at all. You gave me 1,500 to see your hypnotherapist. I only went one time, you let it slide. Fell on hard times a year ago, was hoping you would let it go, and you did. I have emotional motion sickness. Somebody roll the windows down. There are no words in the English language that I could scream to drown you out. I'm on the outside looking through. You're throwing rocks around your room, and while you're bleeding on your back inside the glass, I'll be glad that I made it out, and sorry that it all went down like it did. I have emotional motion sickness. Somebody roll the windows down. There are no words in the English language that I could scream to drown you out. Hey, why do you sing with an English accent? I guess it's too late to change it now. And you know I'm never gonna let you have it, but I will try to drown you out. You said when you met me you were bored. You said when you met me that you were bored. And you said when you met me that you were bored. And you were in a band when I was born. I have emotional motion sickness. I try to stay clean and live without, and I want to know just what would happen if I surrender to the sound. If I surrender to the sound. All right. Fun song. And then this is the other one. This is the original. Locked in my room with dusty tomes to keep me company. Alone in the dark, outside my door, a wicked storm is raging. Its voices are taunting me. But distinctly I remember it was in the bleak December, the one the angels named Lenore moved away to the place where no one goes until they are forced to. I wish I had the courage to meet her there. I truly do wish I had the courage. Just gonna be waving this around. Gonna assume that added no light at all. Cool. Trapped within the sphere, this hell on earth, spinning round this land of my birth. Only came down from the clouds now to find it's too late. 'Cause you're gone, how can this be? I cannot see, though you stand right before me like a ghost. You passed right before my eyes into the night, and you're gone. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to do? There's nothing left, there's nothing left, I'm leaving you. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to do? There's nothing left, there's nothing left, I'm fucking leaving you. Remember when you said that this was forever? Do you remember when I said that I agreed? We said we didn't care what the world thought, wouldn't believe the lies we were taught, that nothing in this world is made to last. I said all the way up to the stars and back infinity times, but now it seems we both secretly knew it wouldn't last. It's too late, now the song is through, and we probably shouldn't have danced so fast. Now it feels like no one really understands me except you. I guess I never really trusted anyone except who would stay up for hours talking to me at night, just to let me know that I was loved and didn't need to fight. It was only a few months of this strange brief affair, but our souls burned bright as we lied and said we didn't care. But we couldn't believe the lies that we told, and in our hearts we knew there would be nothing left. We are poets and dreamers, creators and thinkers, actors and portrayers, 'cause the world is a stage. We wrote our dreams down so they'd have somewhere to live, 'cause we sure as hell know our dreams are just that, fantasies you come up with in your sleep, and it seems so real you could almost reach out and touch it, but then it's gone, and all that's left is the memory of what you wish with all your heart our lives could be. And then little by little, and year by year, you suppress the dreams until they disappear, 'cause we need barriers to keep us from crying inside. But with each wall you put up, a part of you dies, so is life, and I guess that's how it's supposed to be. And when I was with you, I could simply be me. And I pray to God you felt the same way too, and I never want to forget you. I just wish that I never knew you, 'cause we are like two sheets of paper that were put together, glued together, and then we came apart, but parts of you remain within me until the universe dies and the stars burn out, or until I forget you, and I pray that I do. In a million years, or tomorrow. No, I never want to forget you. I just wish I never knew you. Actually, I don't know what I want, 'cause we both saw it coming, yet in blissful ignorance did nothing, and I guess it was just the wrong place at the wrong time. You truly were the one whom the angels named Lenore, and now these thoughts corrode my mind forevermore, coming back to haunt me day after day, every minute, every second since the angels flew away. And the only thing left is me. And the hardest part was telling Lenore we could never speak again. End of story. Nevermore. Dun 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 dun. Think Richard's having a good time? You having a good time? I think he's having a good time. In regards to all of that, just know that, you know, I would just like... Actually, there's a lot that I would like to say right now, because... Never mind. Actually, instead I'll just say... I think you're going to meet someone a lot better or for you than me, and thank you for everything. All right. Now, in regards to me, back to me. This is my show. I'm going to go deep and dark here for a minute. 1 second, though. Just got a text. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. To get really deep and dark, like I said, I have not been feeling good lately at all. Like, I don't mean sick, although I was sick, but I just... I feel awful, really. I don't... And I'm working on this, obviously, but, like, since getting on the internet and learning so many different things, and, like, my views about the world have changed a lot, and so many things have changed in my life over the past year or so, like, very rapidly. And I almost can't recognize myself. I don't really like myself very much. I don't... Yeah. This is weird. Like, I don't know, you look in a mirror and you're like, it's like, what the hell am I even doing? Why am I looking in a mirror? How vain are you, you know? I don't know, being an artist, it doesn't seem like, it seems like it could easily be such a terrible thing to be, you know? It could be so awful. Like, maybe you help some people, but in the long scheme of, the long-term scheme of things, you're just a narcissist and you're not a very good person, you know, and you're not contributing all that much to society, and I don't know. And art has been corrupted from what it once was as such a pure expression of self, and is instead this machine, the industry. Let's go. Here we go. Art is dead. Art is dead. Art is dead. Art is dead. Entertainers like to seem complicated, but we're not complicated. I can explain it pretty easily. Have you ever been to a birthday party for children, and one of the children won't stop screaming cause he's just a little attention attractor, and when he grows up to be a comic or actor, he'll be rewarded for never maturing, for never understanding or learning that every day can't be about you. There's other people, you selfish asshole. I must be psychotic, I must be demented to think that I'm worthy of all this attention, of all of this money you work really hard for. I sleep in late while you slave at the drugstore. My drug's attention, I am an addict, but I get paid to indulge in my habits. It's all an illusion. I'm wearing makeup, I'm wearing makeup, 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 makeup. Art is dead, so people think you're funny. How do you get those people's money? Art is dead. We're rolling in dough while Carlin rolls in his grave. In his grave. In his grave. In his grave. The show has got a budget. I said the show has got a budget, and all the poor people way more deserving of the money won't budget, cause I wanted my name in the lights when I could have fed a family for 40 fucking fortnights. 40 fucking fortnights. I am an artist, please God forgive me. I am an artist, please don't respect me. I am an artist, please don't revere me. I am an artist, feel free to correct me. A self-centered artist, self-obsessed artist, narcissistic artist. I am an artist, but I'm just a kid. I'm just a kid. I'm just a kid, and maybe I'll grow out of it. Maybe I'll grow out of it. But you know, probably not. It's the only damn thing I'm good at, and I'm not even that good at it. Whoa, yeah, yeah. Art is dead. Art is dead. Art is dead. Art is dead. Did you hear that? My phone made another noise. Jeez Louise. Alright. This next song's kind of dark, but whatever. Like the rest of them haven't been. Can someone please restrain me, cause my... That doesn't sound in tune. Whatever. Can someone please restrain me, cause my brain is feeling slippery. I think I've lost my hold on it completely. It's not the first time, it won't be the last. My mind is spinning in circles, but on the outside, I look calm. Lately I've been feeling down, like a mighty weight drags me to the ground. The sound of silence is oppressively loud when nothing in the world can get you high. Not drugs, not sex, not money, not yourself, nor anybody else, and certainly not your emotions that are numbed out. Disassociate from reality as we all row gently down the stream. Life is nothing but a dream. Nothing is real except you and me until suddenly, everything is all in an instant. Everybody else is doing really big things, and everybody else is living their dreams. Seems like everybody else is going big places, everybody but me. And thinking this way means I'm selfish and far too melodramatic. I think he's a narcissist, pretty sure he's depressed. Get some help, kid, looks like you could use rest. Need to get a job, need to get a life, make my parents proud of me, and be the type of person that everybody else sees in me except for me. Can't sing this part. It's so messed up. Hey little boy, do I make you mad? Do I make you sad? Your self-deprecating lampshading won't save you. You're fake as fuck, man, and you should probably kill yourself. You heard me. Well, ha ha ha, I'll live then just to spite you. I'll spit your hate back in your face, and I'll be successful too, because I'll be doing really big things, and I'll truly be living my dreams, and I'll be heading out to all the big places and still be insane and feel completely empty. Oh yeah, whoa, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Gotta skip like half the song. Also, I guess now is a good time as any to kind of say really quick, I have an album coming out soon. It's a bit unconventional, the release is unconventional, the whole thing is kind of unconventional, but I have an album coming out very soon. And I'm, as an artist, I think I have an album coming out. See, I'm not sure if I actually want to do it, but who knows. How am I going to dig this out of this hole, really? My phone's vibrating again. Holy cow. Okay. Hello? Hey. What's going on?
When are you gonna come up here and do all the stuff I asked you to do?
Oh yeah, soon, in a little while. I'm kind of in the middle of doing something.
Daniel, I've been asking for 3 days. I need this done. Come on.
Mom, I told you I was doing something today. I can come on up in, like, a couple hours, maybe? I'll be up there soon.
I need it done immediately. What is it that you're doing?
I'm filming. I mean...
No. You're about to be 18. This has to stop.
What has to stop?
It might be time for you to get a real job. Like...
Okay. So you want me to come up there right now?
That's correct.
Well,
right now. Let's go.
I'm sorry, but I mean, you're right. I am about to be 18 years old, and I'm gonna come up there and do everything that you asked me to do, but it will be in a little while.
Wow. That's awesome. We're gonna need to talk about you possibly getting your own place to live.
What?
Yeah, I can't. This is...
Wait. Are you being serious right now?
I'm being 100% serious.
Okay. Gotcha. So this is it then. All right. Well, I will be up in a little while. I'm gonna finish what I started. I'm sorry about that, actually. First off, yeah, sorry about that. Sorry for almost bringing you into my life here. That's kind of arrogant to do and pretentious and, like, really whatever. I'm going to be right back. I want to show you something. Let me find it. There it is. Oh. This is something I've been working on for a while. It's kind of a last resort type thing, but it's going to be useful. But anyway, I probably actually nah. Get back up there, Richard. We're not done. The show must go on. Don't stop dancing until the show is done. You know. Here we go. Here we go. I'm kind of angry. I'm also really... What the hell? All right, there we go. Next song. Gonna do the next song. I am the voice inside your head and I control you. I am the lover in your bed and I control you. I am the sex that you provide and I control you. I am the hate you try to hide and I control you. I take you where you want to go. I give you all you need to know. I drag you down, I use you up. Call me Mr. Self-Destruct. I am religion's message clear and I control you. I am denial, guilt and fear and I control you. I am the prayers of the naive and I control you. I am the lies that you believe and I control you. I take you where you want to go. I give you all you need to know. I drag you down, I use you up. Call me Mr. Self-Destruct. And you let me do this to you. 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 I am an exit. I am an exit. I am an exit. I am an exit. For you, I am the needle in the vein. I am the needle in the vein. I am the high you can't sustain. I am a pusher, I'm a whore. I am the need in you for more. I am the bullet in the
gun. I am the truth from which you run. I am your silencing machine. I am the end of all your dreams, and I control you, and I control you. Whoa, 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 whoa. I take you where you want to go. I give you all you need to know. I drag you down, use you up, call me Mr. Self-Destruct. I take you where you want to go. I give you all you need to know. I drag you down and use you up, call me Mr. Self-Destruct. And you let me do this to you. 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 Whoa, whoa, oh.
Oh, we're approaching the end of what I had prepared. And I'm still glad I did this. I think I've learned a lot today.
Somewhere in Germany, but I can't place it. Man, I hate this part of Texas. Close my eyes, fantasize. 3 clicks and I'm home. When I get back, I'll lay around, and I'll get up and lay back down. Romanticize a quiet life. There's no place like my room. But you had to go. I know, I know, I know. Like a wave that crashed and melted on the shore. Not even the burnouts are out here anymore. You've gotta go. I know, I know, I know. Out in the park we watch the sunset, talking on a rusty swing set. And after a while you got quiet and I got mean. I'm always pushing you away from me, but you come back with gravity. And when I call, you come home, a bird in your teeth. But you gotta go. Well, I've gotta go. I know, I know, I know. When the sirens sound, we'll hide under the floor. I don't wanna go down with my hometown in a tornado. I'm gonna chase it. I know, I know, I know. I've gotta go now. I know, I know, I know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, I guess that's... just kidding. Driving out into the sunlit, the ultraviolet cover me up. When looking for a creation myth, ended up with
pair of cracked lips, windows down. Scream along to some America First rap country song. A slaughterhouse, an outlet mall, slot machines, fear of God. Windows down, heater on, big bolts of lightning hanging low over the coast. Everyone's convinced it's a government drone or an alien spaceship, and either way, we're not alone. I'll find a new place to be from. A haunted house with a picket fence to float around and coast my friends. No, I'm not afraid to disappear. The billboard said, the end is here. I turned around, there was nothing there. Yeah, I guess the end is here. The end is here. The end is here. This might be, you know what? Well, I think that this might be a good thing. And you know what? Art isn't dead. Art is only dead when I start to give in. When I try to make things that are just made to please people, or when I try to make something that's just there to pander to people, when I try to do something, anything that isn't honest, that's when, let me turn off reverb. That's when art stops, in my opinion, is when it stops being honest. Like when it's not a representation of something, when it's just made to, in a cynical way, to try and, like, I don't know, either make money or pretend to be like a I don't know, man. It's weird. Art is weird. When I create art, you know, I've been making, like I said, I've been making an album of music. It's going to go with my short, like the things that I've been making, you know? And I don't know. It's hot in here. It has multiple songs on it that are much more unconventional, you know? I mess around in this editor thing that I'm using to put these effects on my voice. And it's like, I'm afraid to release it because I'm afraid of what people will think of it. And I think the greatest takeaway here is that I need to stop worrying about that. Because if even those that are like closest to me, they're still not me. And at the end of the day, I have to do what I feel is right for my own life. You know? I wrote something, a little thing, I guess I'll add to it. See, yeah, like desperation can force people to get better and grow. Hard times is when you grow. And maybe that's what I should look at this period of my life as, a way to grow, get stronger, and be inspired by, even. You know, most of the songs that I write myself are drawn from this period in my life. This is so bright. There we go. And I don't know. Maybe my story is the story that I need to start with. And then as I start to get out into the world, I can start to tell other people's, or I get more experience, or do all types of other things. And I don't know. All I know is that I appreciate you coming here. And I guess I'll read the end of this. I would rather, yeah, this is true, actually. And this is perfect for right now. I would rather be making nothing doing something that I love than working a job that I hate for a system that resents me as it kills me, 9 to 5 every day, and only living for the weekends. To quote Hobo Johnson and saying, "What is this? What is this?" This is it. This is it then. And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Two roads diverged in a yellowed wood, and sorry I cannot travel both. And though I might choose one that leads me down the road that the others want towards more material things, I shall choose my own path and live with the joy and regret that it brings. Well, happy birthday to me, I suppose. I have a cupcake here. I'm going to light really quick. And as I stare into this flame, I start to think. Where am I going to be tomorrow? Where am I going to be in 5 years? Where am I going to be in the next 10 years? Guess I should make a wish. I only have one. If anyone's still out there, this is for you. This is the first day of my life.
Swear I was born right in the doorway. I was caught in the rain, suddenly everything changed. And it felt like I just woke up. Yours was the first face that I saw. I'm glad I didn't die before I met you. Now I don't care, I could go anywhere with you, and I'd probably be happy. So I thought I'd let you know. Yeah, these things take forever, and I especially am slow. But I've realized that I need you, and wondered if I could come home. Whoa, whoa. Remember when you drove all night just to meet me in the morning? And I thought it was strange, you said everything changed, and you felt like you just woke up, and you said, this is the first day of my life. Glad I didn't die before I met you. Now I don't know where I am, I don't know where I've been, but I do know where I wanna go. So if you want to be with me, with these things there's no telling, we'll just have to wait and see. But I'd rather be working for a paycheck than waiting to win the lottery. Whoa, whoa. Besides, maybe this time it's different. I think you might really like me.